Israel is signaling the next phase of the Gaza war may just be weeks away. A new deadline is now being discussed, a 60-day window for Hamas to disarm, or the group could face full-scale military action. At the same time, far-right voices inside Israel's government are openly pushing for a much bigger shift. It includes formal annexation of the West Bank and the end of any future Palestinian state. This is not just about what happens in Gaza next. This is about what Israel's leaders are planning for the entire map of Palestine. Here's our report.
Netanyahu has set the clock ticking. Hamas has been put on notice. The group has been given a 60-day deadline to give up arms. Or else IDF will launch a new round of war in the Gaza Strip. The deadline is reportedly linked to US-backed diplomatic push, with Washington asking for a limited time frame before any further military decision is taken. Israeli officials say this will not be a partial surrender. They want Hamas stripped of every weapon still inside Gaza. And they also say the vast network of underground tunnels must be destroyed. On the ground, the war is already simmering. This is new footage released by the Israeli military showing a kilometer-long tunnel route uncovered in Beit Hanu in Gaza. IDF says that they found explosives there. The IDF says it has continued operations around Rafah, targeting Hamas fighters hiding in tunnels near the ceasefire line. Strikes and clashes have been reported almost daily since the October truce. But the bigger political storm may be brewing outside Gaza. While there are signs of renewed Israeli action in Gaza, West Bank is also facing intense pressure from Israel. In the West Bank, Israel's far-right finance minister Bezalel Smotrich has outlined what he calls the next government's agenda, scrapping the Oslo framework, undermining the Palestinian Authority and moving towards formal annexation of occupied territory. He has also spoken of encouraging Palestinian immigration, a position that has triggered alarm across the international community. The United Nations continues to view Israeli settlements as illegal under international law, and most of the world recognizes Palestinian statehood, even as the US remains a key shield for Israel diplomatically. The move continues to draw criticism from other countries and rights groups.
We must prevent the destabilization of the West Bank and preserve the viability of a Palestinian state. We have seen the Palestinian economy face strangulation, including the Israeli government withholding some of the Palestinian Authority's own tax revenues. We are witnessing an all-time high of Israeli settlement expansion and settler violence in flagrant breach of international law, with Palestinian families and communities driven from their homes, beaten while farming their own land, attacks that sow terror among civilians.
As the US remains a key shield for Israel diplomatically, with Israel heading towards elections later this year, the clock is now ticking on two fronts: a 60-day ultimatum in Gaza and a growing push to redraw the future of the West Bank permanently. The question now is whether this is a final diplomatic window or the opening chapter of the next war.